Necesito la libretita, Marta, porque ahí tengo los temas. Bueno, cuando la tengas, dámela porque si no me voy a olvidar de darle los temas. Ay, pero Fede, ¿dónde están las fotos? Ah, voy para acá. Voy acá. Hi, Valentina.
Hi.
I wonder where the others are. Let's wait a minute for the others to join us. Ah, here you are. I couldn't see you. Okay. Valentina, Victoria, Mateo. Sophie is missing because Aldana doesn't have Wi-Fi today. Do you know anything about Sophie? Okay. Well. Okay. Well, first of all, but Sophia has not joined us yet. No, I'll wait for Sophia. Let's start doing this. Here we have a reading comprehension. We have to read about these three people, and then we'll have to choose A, B, or C to fill in the blanks. Read the text and complete the sentences with A for Charlie, B for Michelle, or C for Louis. So let's start reading this. Who would like to read the first one? I'll read the beginning. Over 1,000 people now earn $100,000 or more from YouTube. Here are some of the most popular. Well, let's see, Valentina, can you read this one?
A. Charlie McDonald. Charlie sets up his own YouTube channel. Charlie is so cool. Like in 2007, he had the idea of Challenge Charlie. People could send him ideas of what to do in his videos, and one was a dance from Hannah Montana films. Charlie has also made an album of songs. An idea fans suggested after seeing him singing on his videos.
Okay. Let's go to Michelle now. Victoria, can you read this one?
Yes. When Michelle was 5 years old, she was invited to a Halloween party. Her parents didn't have enough money for a costume, so Michelle used whatever she could find and went as a lion. Now, millions of people watch her videos on beauty advice. Michelle has appeared in several magazines and newspapers, and in 2009, she started working for the French company Lancôme, whose products whose products she now sometimes uses in her videos.
Mhm. Let's see, Luis, Mateo.
I can see it.
What?
No lo llego a ver. Miss.
Now? Can you see it now?
No, creo que mi video está trabado. Veo el de Michelle nomás.
Okay.
Ahí está.
Let's see, Sophia, if you can read it.
Lewis is an American actor, but in his videos he plays Fred
Figglehorn.
A 6-year-old boy. These hilarious
Hilarious.
videos were at one time the most popular on YouTube. Not surprisingly, a TV channel decided to make a series of full-length ¿Cómo se pronuncia esa palabra?
Full length.
Fred movies. A lot of people watch the films, but its YouTube videos are much funnier.
Okay, so now let's have a look at the sentences. Has made an album. Remember that A refers to Charlie, B refers to Michelle, and C to Louis. Has made an album, doesn't use his or her real name, has made films for television, has appeared in newspapers, works for a famous company, has asked people to suggest ideas. If you want to read them again, I don't know if you can see if I put them like this. Can you read them if I leave them like this? Can you read them?
Creo que si tenés el celular, al menos en el mío, se puede como hacer zoom.
So would you suggest to take a photograph of this?
Yo tengo el libro,
Mi video
así que
está trabado.
Yo sí veo bien, ¿no?
Bueno, can all of you see it then or not?
Yes.
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 Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Valentina, number 2.
Sí.
Sí.
2. Sí.
Okay, good. Victoria?
C, number 3.
Mateo, number 4.
B, Michelle.
Yes, good. Michelle. And 5, Sophia?
B.
Yes, B. Which would be the famous company?
Lancome.
Yes, it's a makeup company. Right, and 6, Valentina?
A.
A, very good. Okay, Mhm. Well, in exercise 2, we have some sentences with although and however. Do you remember the difference or the meaning of although and however?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Well, suppose I say, although Billy studied for about a month, he failed the exam. Although he had studied a lot, he failed the exam. Or although I always study for school and I am very responsible, my mother doesn't want me to go out with my friends. Although I eat a lot of chocolate and cakes and ice cream, I never get fat. Can you imagine the meaning of although?
Aunque?
Yes, exactly, that one. The difference with not the difference, we can use although in the beginning of the sentence, as in my cases, and when we finish that part, that condition, let's say, although it was raining, comma, although I behaved very well, comma, yes, although I eat a lot, comma. But you can also include although in the middle of the sentence, if we change the order. And in that case, we would write the comma before although. For example, I went out, comma, although it was raining. Yes? Do you want to write some examples? So,
Yes.
although we can write that it can be used in the beginning or in the middle. When it is in the beginning, we write the comma after the condition. For example, although it was raining, comma. Yes, are you writing? Although it was raining, comma, I went out to the park. Let's see another. Although he is always generous, he doesn't want to help me this time. Although he is always generous, comma, he doesn't want to help me this time. Let's see the opposite. Although she is very selfish, comma, she always helps me. Now let's see the other way when we include it in the middle. He liked sleeping outside. Although, comma, he liked sleeping outside, comma, although he had a beautiful bedroom. let's see another. She didn't want to spend her money. She didn't want to spend her money, comma, although she was rich. Well, let's see if you can think of an example where you have although.
She doesn't want to spend her money in candies, although she likes it.
She doesn't want to spend her money on candies, comma. Have you written the comma?
Yes.
Okay. Although she likes them. In the plural because you said candies. Yes, good. Let's see another one.
Although I'm always here, I always help her, comma, she doesn't want to help me.
She doesn't want
to help me.
Right, good. Fine. Let's see another one.
Although I spend a lot of time doing my homework, I can't finish it.
Although I spend a lot of time on my homework or on doing my homework, I can't finish it. Yes. Remember, it is pronounced although. Yes? Although. Good. Anybody else?
Although I'm very clever, I couldn't understand the new thing.
The new topic. You mean tema?
Yes.
Yes, topic. Yes, very good. Okay. Well, so I think although is clear. Now we are going to see another word which is similar to although, which can be used in the same cases as although, which is however. But however is not used, well, when it connects two sentences, you have to finish the previous sentence, and after the stop, you write however, and then a comma. So the two sentences will be separate, not together as in the case of although. With although, we join two sentences and we have only one, a long one. And although can be in the beginning of that one or in the middle, but we will have only one sentence when we include although. When we include however, we still have two different sentences, and the however is included in the beginning of the second one. So after the stop and after however, we write a comma. For example, it was raining, stop, however, comma, I went to the park. Yes? Or I always help her, stop. However, comma, she doesn't help me. Yes? So, in the same cases, but grammatically it looks different because it is in the beginning of the second sentence, after a stop and before a comma. Let's see another. She was rich, stop, however, comma, she refused to spend her money on doctors and medicines. Is it clear? How would you translate however?
De todas formas.
No, de todas formas would be anyway.
Sin embargo.
Sin
Como sea.
embargo. Sin embargo, yes. So it is used to show a contrast, the same as with although. We would translate it as sin embargo, or more similar to but sin embargo. Can you think of an example?
I read all the book, however, I didn't understand it.
The topic, very good. Yes, right. Remember the stop before however and the comma after it. Let's see another one.
I like maths.
The story was good, however, the end.
The story was good, however, the end
Was bad.
was bad. Okay, good. And who had started before Mateo?
Sure.
Valentina.
I like maths. However, I don't understand this new topic.
Right. Very good. Okay, so let's go to exercise number 2. Connect the sentences with although and however. For example, I'd like a smartphone. I'm not sure they are worth the money. I'm not sure if can you understand that expression, if they are worth the money?
Yes.
Yes.
Si
Okay.
merecen la pena.
Yes. Si vale la pena. Yes, good. So we can say, although I'd like a smartphone, I'm not sure they are worth the money. That is one possibility. The other possibility is, I'd like a smartphone. However, I'm not sure they are worth the money. Yes, so we have to rewrite the sentences using although or however. Let's do number 2. Who can do number 2? One possibility, let's see. Victoria?
Although I spend a lot of time on the internet, I don't send any emails.
Very good. Have you remembered to write the comma after
Yes.
internet? Yes, good. Let's see another possibility with although too.
I spend a lot of time on internet, although I don't send any emails.
Look, for example, when I said, although it was raining, I went to the park. The other possibility would be, I went to the park, although it was raining. So if you change the although and you use it in the middle, we have to change the order of the sentences too. So how would it be? How should it be if although is in the middle?
Although I don't send any emails, I spend a lot of time on internet.
No, wait, because if we include it in the middle, we have to change. When we change the order of the sentences, the although goes in the middle.
I don't send any emails, although I spend a lot of time on the internet.
I don't.
Yes, Mateo?
Nada, iba a decir eso.
Yes, well, but can you see? We do exactly the same in Spanish. We change the order of the sentences if we are going to include it in the middle. Well, let's see the other possibility with however for number 2.
I spend a lot of time on the internet. However, I don't send any emails.
Very good. After internet, stop, and then however with capital letter, don't forget, and then the comma, okay? Well, let's go to number 3.
¿Quién?
Well, whoever you want. You want, Valentina? You may be the first.
Although I love watching football on the TV, I don't like playing it.
Very good. The other possibility with although?
I don't like playing it, although I love watching football on the TV.
Yes, but there is a little thing too. If we have it, we should change the it and use football, because if not, we don't know what we're talking about. So I don't like playing football, although I love watching it. Yes, I exchanged football for it, although I love watching it on the TV. Right, and the last possibility, Mateo?
And I don't like playing football. However, I love watching it on the TV.
Yes, very good. Remember the stop before however, the capital letter that you always remember, that you always forget, Mateo, and then the comma, okay? Well, now I would like you to write two sentences and to rewrite them using although in the beginning, in the middle, and however.
Profe,
Yes.
como que no se muestra el ejercicio, ¿no?
No, you don't have an exercise. I ask you to think of two sentences and to join them, as in this exercise number 2. You write the sentences, you make them up, you invent them. And then you join them with although in the beginning, in the middle, and then with however.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mateo, I listen to you. What have you written?
Leo, ¿la leo normal
Yes,
y
please.
después la leo junta o...?
Yes, read the two sentences together and then, yes.
I get bored with documentaries. I still watching them. Although I get bored with documentaries, I still watching them.
I still watch them. Infinitive. I still watch them. Right, very good. The other possibility would be?
I still watching documentaries.
Wait.
I get bored with documentaries. However, I still watch them.
Yes, the second possibility. Can you read the second again? Mateo, the second was?
I get bored with documentaries. However, I still watching them.
I still watch them. Remember that after I still, you should use infinitive. So no ing. I still watch them because it is a habit. It is a routine. You need simple present. I still watch them. Yes? Because you're talking about something that you do repeatedly or habitually. So present simple. Okay, good. Let's see another. Who's ready? Valentina?
Although I'm the best in the subject, I can't understand what the teacher is saying. I'm the best in the subject, although I can understand what the teacher is saying. I'm the best in the subject, however, I can't understand what the teacher is saying.
Okay, right. I think that we should use another preposition instead of in. What preposition do you suggest?
On?
No, because the best is a superlative. Yes, because the best is a superlative of good. And last class we saw that good or bad are used with at. So, although I'm the best at this subject. Okay, good. Let's see, Victoria.
My friends invited me to play with them. I stayed at home. Although my friends invited me to play with them, I stayed at home. I stayed at home, although my friends invited me to play with them. They invited me to play with them, however, I stayed at home.
Yes, good. And Sophia?
Although I like studying, I hate history. I I hate history, although I like studying. I like studying, however, I hate history.
Yes, very good.
Y la otra, I don't like literature, although I'm good at it. Although I'm good at literature, I don't like it. I'm good at literature, however, I don't like it.
Yes, very good. Well, let's see if we can finish this one. Complete the text about school sports with although or however. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Although there is a good choice of sports for students to play, the school doesn't have a cricket pitch. In my opinion, this would be a useful thing for the school to have. What should we say here?
Although,
However,
However, look that we have a stop and then a comma. However, I realized that it would be expensive and couldn't be used in bad weather. The most popular sport in the school is football.
although
Although the school's team
Although.
aren't very good. Yes, although. They lost their first 8 matches.
although
Although they have done better recently. The least popular sport is rugby.
however,
However, the students in the school team are very keen. Other students don't want to play because they feel unwanted.
however,
However, Mr. Elkins, the rugby coach, always tries to help the weaker players. Okay. Well, I think we are going to come to an end any moment. Then we'll do some exercises to revise some of the things that we have already done, and I will tell you the topics that you should revise for next Wednesday, and we'll talk about the 3 pages that you had to read. Could you read them? You will have 10 minutes to read them if you haven't. The story.
Of the ghost.
Yes.
I read.
Okay. Have you read all the story or those 3 pages?
2, 3 pages.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Well. 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. Well, let's think of another sentence, another example with although in the middle.
I like playing basketball, although I'm very bad at sports.
Yes. Good. And if we include although in the beginning in that sentence, how should it be?
Although I'm very bad at sports, I like playing basketball.
Good. And with however?
I like playing basketball. However, I'm very bad at sports.
No.
I'm very bad at sports. However, I like playing basketball.
Yes, that would be, it would be like that. Good. Let's see if you can think of another, somebody else.
Although I like coffee, the caffeine doesn't affect me now.
That is what you think.